on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Frazier shot is off.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Jordan. No good with the triple. Here's Frazier. Check by James. Pass to McCollum. Puts it up from 15. Deflected. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's the Prophet, following the bucket by the Nets. Tries again. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in.
You love it when your star player gets down there and gets dirty, and that time Antetokounmpo in there.
Pass to Frazier. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Jordan with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
McCollum outside. Here's Frazier. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Now, here is James. From deep, Jordan. Out to James. Here's the Prophet. No good on the triple. Brooklyn trailing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Inside. They grab their own miss. There's McCollum with the three. And he can't get that one. McCollum's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's the Prophet. Hits the trifecta.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to McCollum from deep three-point range. McCollum with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Out to James. Here's the Prophet. Fires the three. And it's James with the three.
We all know LeBron has this weapon in his arsenal. Shooting from range, still a big part of his offensive game.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Here's McCollum. Oh, the teardrop falls in. McCollum's got 5 points.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
They get it back. Antetokounmpo. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Steps back. That's tipped. Here we go. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight. And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Now here's Love. Banked it in off the glass. Love's gotten his second bucket.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
From deep, Jordan. The 3. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. This tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Worthy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Frazier. Back to Love. Can they get it? It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Out to James. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. James has got 6.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. A combination of size and athleticism. What a talent.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. They love where they stand right now. First place. Here's Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. James Worthy. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's so much dominance in Giannis's game and what he can do, especially inside the 3-point arc. It's the free throw line that he's still working to perfect.
Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Cans it with nobody near him.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Ginobili. Pass to Worthy. Left side, Brown. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. The Prophet, that's good.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And it's Brooklyn ball. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Antetokounmpo with the block. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The layup off target.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Finley can't hit. Here's the Prophet, defended by Brown. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected, and he recovers it, and he dunks it down. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. They set a pick. And here's Brown for three. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Ginobili. Misses the jumper. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one.
Your home team
Delivering the blowout. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Dance Squad.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And for the Nets, Brown's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Pass to McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Ginobili. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Ginobili. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Worthy. Antetokounmpo covering. Shot clock at 5. Worthy can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's James on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to the Prophet. Fires for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, Brown. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Brown's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Pass to McGrady, 4-3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Finley. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
So the Nets making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Worthy. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Frazier with the bucket. He's got 5.
3 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And there's James from the arc. Drains the triple.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Frazier. He's got 5. Here's Ginobili. Fires it. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Well, slithers off the screen roll. Great body control and tight handle. That is classic Ginobili.
James outside. Hits the three-pointer. James has got 12.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's the Prophet. 12 points for him. Pass to James. Launches it. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Ginobili. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's the Prophet. James outside. Launches a three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Frazier with the bucket.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Ginobili. Spins. No good on the three.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Love is checked in for Brooklyn. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
And there it is for him.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Frazier. Here's the teardrop. Here's the Prophet. He's got 14. Here's McGrady. And it's Ginobili with a rebound. And here are the Nets now. Outside, Brown. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Frazier. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's the Prophet, defended by Brown. Hangs in the air, and he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
Here's Frazier. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Lets it go. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Ginobili. Antetokounmpo with the block. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Offensive board. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Antetokounmpo has got 19 points.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Here's Frazier. He has 7. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries. 1:24 left in the second period. James goes in. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Pass to Frazier. Good work defensively by James. Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. There's the triple. James can't get it to go. Now here's Brown. The three is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to the Prophet, beyond the arc. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Frazier. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. 11 points in the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's the Prophet, defended by Brown. McGrady. And the three off target. Brooklyn with the ball. Shoots from 14. Brown can't hit. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Prospects in this class have really impressed me. The race should be definitely a close one.
And you can see how the teams are feeding these guys a little more each game, trying to elevate their play, bring out the best in them.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, glad you could join us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. And it's the Prophet in at the 1. And for Brooklyn. Here's Frazier. Pass to Love. Here's Frazier. For 3, McCollum. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's the Prophet in at point guard. And there's James from the arc. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And for Brooklyn. Pass to Frazier. With some arc. And he sinks the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
We've got LeBron James. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's the Prophet in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Gilmore. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Goes back up. And he stays with it. And another shot. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
James finds Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Here's Frazier. 13 points in the game. Got a hand on it.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Here's Frazier. Pass to Worthy. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lets the three fly, and they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. To the inside. Love, that's good. Love's got 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's the Prophet. Counted from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Worthy. Check by James. Love, a screen on Jordan. Here's McCollum. Here's Love. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. And the shot goes.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball.
For the Nets, Michael Finley.
Fires from the line. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Nets ball.
To the left wing. Pass to Worthy. Here's Gilmore. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line for the Nets, Artis Gilmore. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Drops in the 3. James has got 23.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 19 points in the game. Jordan misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Here's James, following the bucket by the Nets. And there's Jordan on the assist by James. Jordan's got 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Frazier. 13 points in the game. Finley gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Jordan with the bucket.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
Team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brown passes to McCollum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Give him 8.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 19. Oakley with a rebound. Outside, Brown to the middle. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Pass to Jordan. The 3-ball. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
McCollum outside. And the Nets, another 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Jordan with it. Puts up a 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Nets.
I think for the Nets, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
And nobody thought this much adversity would hit this ball club, but there's really a season that's in danger of spiraling out of control if they don't get their act together soon.
Here's Brown. Again, the Nets score.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's McGrady. He buries it from 3.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Lets it go from the wing. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
McGrady shot is off. Outside, Brown. Here's McGrady. McCollum defends. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
2 fouls. Shooting for the home team.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Brown. 14 points for him. McCollum outside. Back to Brown. Oh, swiped away. Here's McGrady. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Ginobili, covered by Jordan. For 3, McCollum. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
As CJ's saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's McGrady. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside, Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. From deep, Jordan. And at the buzzer, counted.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ben Simmons is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jordan in at the 3. 4 on the clock. Pass to Oakley. Over Curry. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. For 3. And there's Jordan on the assist by Valanciunas. Jordan's got 29 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Smart. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of attention back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Now here's Smith. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Jordan, the pass to Valanciunas. Off target with the 3. Now Kuzma. Pass to Smart. Valanciunas with a rebound. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And Simmons gets it to go.
Yeah, a bully with the ball down low. Simmons converting.
Curry against Smith. And here is Kuzma. Floats one up, and it's good on the lay-in.
I think the defense was trying to outthink Kyle Kuzma. Thought he would be inside instead. He hits him with the floater.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Smart outside. Pass to Smith. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, BA, I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Jordan.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Smith. And there's a pick. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. The shot that time not on target. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Terry. And the 3-pointer goes.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Smart. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Ingram. To the middle. Pass to Valanciunas. Releases. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Here's Smart. Valanciunas with a rebound.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Brooklyn has possession. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Smith. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Oakley. Nice D from Valanciunas. Simmons against Smart. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. And it's good. 2 points.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Smart outside. From outside the arc. Finley gets the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Oakley. And he banks in the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Smart against Ingram. Fires the three. No good. Here's Terry. Right side Simmons. Outside Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
On the wing, Kuzma. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Knocks down the long J.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway Hall of Famer invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat. And punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Here's Brown. James with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Brown. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
The offensive rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Charles Oakley. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Here's Brooklyn. Here's Finley with the 10-footer. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. A minute 6 left in the final quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in. Down low. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Nets with possession here. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Rebounded by LeBron. Puts it up. And there's Jordan on the assist by James. Jordan's got 34.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. Because whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Fred Brown. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's the Prophet. They get it again. There's the three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
There's a screen. Here's McCollum. Can't connect. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant...